Adura Agbemi don't do wonders. Adura Agbemi don't scatter everywhere with evidence. Adura, Mohbad's younger brother, don't finally betray Wummi. As he want Jakpa comot from Nigeria, now he drop full evidence of wetin really happen. The thing wey we want make Adura talk since then, Adura don finally confess am. How Wunmi and her cohort take kpai Mohbad. How Nigerians should ask Wunmi wetin happen to im brother Mohbad. So Adura, you get all these evidences then, now you quiet. Na because say you wan come Jakpa comot from Nigeria, now you come finally open up. Anyway, this one na good news. At least we are getting to the root of this whole matter. We don dey know the truth, wetin really happen since Adura don finally open up. Guys, kirikiri is sure for Wunmi. She never saw this coming at all. She no know say a day like this go come when Adura, Mohbad younger brother, go open up. Nothing hidden under the sun that can never be revealed. Indeed, it's just a matter of time. Justice for Mohbad don dey take another dimension. Ha God, Shekpeteri, Iyabojo, I hope say you dey hear wetin dey happen now. My people, make we hear from the horse's mouth. Wow. This na Vaolebas TV. Hit on the follow button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember to put up the post notification bell. Let's go there, guys.
You know, everything is pointing towards outside. Industry God, it's outside that external. Oh, I saw him in the hospital. I took picture with him. External.
That one is staged.
As though he died there, yeah. Again, what else, please? Can you tell me more stories? Everything is external. All the stories.
He died of oncolus.
Yes, you see, it was all of these things, everything is just external, pointing at outside. But the moment these old stories, the people we were able to poke holes in them, then they were forced to bring it back home. They were forced to take it back to that house that they were trying to run away from. But how would they now do it? Somebody came up with a very a very good script. That look, let us say that even though he bled, what happened to him? He was stabbed somewhere in the corridor. But he got home because he died at home. He got home. So now how do we say it? A nurse came to treat him. And it was the action of this nurse, the negligence of this nurse, that now killed this guy. That's telling you. And look, by the time you now start thinking again, the video of Mohbad speaking, where we saw broken railings, you will not understand that these are this. Look, when police go to a crime scene, what do they look? If they are gone to Mohbad's house, they will be looking out for.
No, for police. It's not police. It is inability, or it is non-report of that incident to the police.
Yes, I believe that.
Baba got there at 10 p.m. Baba got there at 10 p.m.
Do you know?
Police will have still be in that house 11 p.m., 12 midnight, 1 a.m. If they have reported, it's just a simple thing. Darusha, please call me police. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple. And police will be there in less than 1 hour. They will say, give us transport money. That's the highest. And they will be there.
Good evening. Good evening, Chairman. Good evening, everybody. Please, I just have only two minutes. I just want to ask SOG.
Who is speaking, please? Who is speaking, please?
Usher, it's me, Usher. Usher. Please, sir, SOG, you said that Wunmi don't need to come to the media, but they can send a ring light for Mama Mohbad to explain. Someone that she wasn't at that
that's
house
true.
when
Mama Mohbad did an interview.
Mama Mohbad did an interview. How many times? But they cannot bring Wunmi out. They cannot bring her out. So also to come and tell her own part of the story. You are such a very good girl.
Hey, no.
You are such a very good girl.
There is no insult. No. No,
For
there's no
you-
insult. There's no insult here.
Did I insult you?
You are stupid. You are
Did I insult you?
And your friend supposed to run away from you.
Hold on.
All your
SOJ.
friends supposed to run
You
away
said
from Like,
that Wunmi don't need to come to the media,
Do you still
but
believe
they
that-
can
do you still
advise
believe
Mama
that
Mohbad.
After they did that,
They can
no.
advise Mama Mohbad,
Do you
saying
believe
like
that
even
Mohbad? You are
invite to come
Let me
and
tell you something.
invite
All
journalists
your
to come and
friends supposed to
interview
say
her,
you
but they
are
cannot
wicked.
interview Wunmi.
You are wicked, so
Hold on.
judges somebody
SOJ.
you don't know. You said the person-
SOJ, can I? SOJ, can I ask you a question?
Sir,
Now, we have established that Papa Mohbad granted a detailed interview, right?
or you heard
We
what
had
you
also-
said me, right?
Who insulted you? No, sorry, no insult here, please. No insult. I apologize on that.
Because
Yeah,
if
no
she
insult.
will reply her.
It's okay. So,
I didn't
Papa
insult
Mohbad,
you. I say you are a very good
User.
girl. That is a very good defender. That is what I said. Please, I never
that's fine.
insulted you.
That's not an insult.
I never insulted you. You are the one that insults
Baba,
me, but for me, it doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Aloba had a detailed, extensive interview.
Let me go process right this.
Mama Aloba had a detailed, extensive interview.
I
These
know
are the
everybody still
parents.
don't believe her. They don't believe her.
It's a different thing. You have said your own. It's a different thing. You have said whatever you want to say. Simple. You have said it. If you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. That's your problem. You have said it. It's out there in the media.
He did not believe. We don't believe anybody. All of them, both Baba, Wummi, and all of them. We don't believe
Exactly.
nobody.
Exactly.
We don't believe anybody because we are not there.
So
we are not
SOJ, don't
supporting
you
anybody.
think? SOJ, don't you now think after we have had the Baba, we have done the mother? Don't you think the second in command also should be magnanimous
sir.
to also grant our own
Exactly.
interview? Whether she is telling the truth or not, that's not the issue. At least you are the next in line. You are the next person to Mohbad. Don't you think she should also grant a detailed interview in the comfort of her home? Don't you think so? User, can you mute? You have a background noise.
Okay, sorry.
So SOJ, do you think so?
I'm with you. I'm driving.
So do you think Wunmi, being the next person also, should take her time and sit down in the comfort of her home and grant a detailed interview?
When she's
and
ready,
say
sir,
what?
nobody can tell her what to do. When she's ready.
Hold on. We are not saying she should. I'm asking you, SOG. I'm asking you, your opinion. Don't you think she should?
I reply you. If she wants, because that's not my business. I don't want to know. If she wants, if she family, it should be
Chairman, can I say something? Please, just give
All
me.
right, are they doing?
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
listen. If this lady was not married to Mohbad, that would have been a different case. Oh, please, ma'am. Please, can I speak, please? If you don't mind. Thank you. If she wasn't married to him in the customary way, that would have been a different ballgame. The blame would have been my lot. Okay? But the point is that she's supposed to be the next of kin to Mohbad. And I want you to understand what the next of kin means. When you are the next of kin, that means you knows, that is, if anything, any inheritance, you know what I mean, you know what the next of kin means. So it's a big deal for you to be the next of kin. So being the next of kin has opened up a lot for her to explain. If she wasn't Mohbad's wife, married in the customary way, that would have been a different thing. But now that she's married to Mohbad,
A bigger
I feel that-
responsibility.
yes, so the bulk of the the bulk of the responsibility lays on her shoulder, and she has a lot to explain. Now, the question is, I know that so many of you come out to defend her, which is okay. I have defended her so many times, and the child I have. So, but the point is, when you are telling us that you don't know what happened to Mohbad, that it was Prime Boy that fought him, you need to give evidence. So my question is, when Prime Boy stabbed Mohbad at the show, why wasn't Prime Boy arrested at the show? Now, number one, if somebody fought my husband, and I would tell you, an example. I was going to park in a place. It was myself and my husband, and somebody, we wanted to park there. And this person came and parked there. I stood up for my husband. My husband was shocked. Like, what is going on with? I said, I stood up strongly. Okay? I stood up. Hold on. Because the guy was trying to fight my husband. I said, no way, you're not touching him. The man does not want to fight. The man and the woman in me stood up. And my husband was looking at me like, look at you. Can you fight this big man? But you know what? That thing came upon me. You know what? That thing came upon me. I said, no way. You are not touching my man. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. And the man stood and was looking at me. Okay? The man came and was looking at me like, oh my God, I've never seen this. So now, let's leave that apart. Somebody was at the show, and you tell me that Prime Boy stabbed Mohbad. You left Prime Boy alone. Did you arrest Prime Boy? If he had bled profusely, was he arrested at the show? Why? And the following day, Prime Boy called you. You did not tell Prime Boy. You told Prime Boy, don't come yet.
Not to come.
Hold on, sir. You would have picked up the phone and said, Prime Boy, whoa, ọ̀tẹ̀ máa ṣorí burúkú lónìí ó pọ́kọ́ mi. Prime Boy, you will go to Prime Boy's house, you will go and arrest his parents, you will make sure somebody killed your husband. Are you kidding me? So now, will I fault her? No, because maybe that's the way she handles her things. Okay? We all grieve differently. The way we handle issues is in a different way. But I feel that the right step wasn't taken. And that leaves room for suspicion. You understand? It leaves a lot of room for suspicion and questioning. And if people are questioning and they are suspicious, they should not be blamed. They shouldn't be blamed.
What are they doing?
Yeah, you guys, she needs to give like a little interview and just explain her own side. And that will solve this whole issue. She needs to come out and say it and say, okay.
Let me give an example. What are they doing? Let me give an example.
Go ahead.
Hold on, 1 minute. I'll get back to you.
It's been Chairman, just let me try to corroborate Adedoyin. 1 second. Adedoyin, remember also to corroborate your story. When Prime Boy said he texted Wummi for his luggage, that was a fantastic opportunity to lure Prime Boy to the house. If truly Prime Boy was
to the house.
Yes, if truly Mohbad was injured from the show. Go ahead, Chairman.
Yeah. Now, let me give this little story. And this is a perfect story that I love. In fact, one of my favorite, let me put it that way, artists is Tiwa Savage. And I think I've given this story why I love that lady. When her issue of marriage happened between her and Tiblis, people were castigating Tiwa Savage. This and this. They are trying to, in fact, the whole world, we blame her that we suppress my. Not until few months, maybe a month or two, few months after, Tiwa Savage granted an interview. Sat on her couch, I think it was almost a 2-hour interview, and she narrated everything that happened from dating to wedding to divorce. When I listened to that interview, my heart melted for that lady. Melted that she has gone through all of this and people didn't know. Since that day, I started following her music and blah, 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 blah. I know. So there's nothing she do right now that I will castigate her because she went through hell. So if she has not granted that interview, maybe by today, that woman's career will have ended. That's number one. Number two, for the first time, I stumbled on Karimo's page last night. For the first time. And I took time to listen to Karimo's story. Even though I don't like what Karimo does with her mother, I'm not in support of it. I'll never be in support of what she does. To the extent of releasing an album or a week for her mother, I'm not in support, and I'll never be in support. But I took time, I listened. From age 3, she was explaining. Yesterday, I pitied that woman. I said, oh, this lady has gone through a lot. Now I see where she's vying from, where the venom is coming from. But on the other hand, must you be doing this on social media? No. I would rather suggest go and meet your mother and you guys should sort your problems, not on social media. So what I'm saying is, if you don't explain the side of your story by yourself, okay, people will, in fact, all of us will begin to put 2 and 2 together, 3 and 3 together. Okay? So, in support of what Adedoyin said, Wunmi is the second, number 2. After Mohbad is Wunmi. Okay? After Mohbad. Number 2 is she's the spouse. So she holds the public, and besides, she was there all through the whole incidents to the last minute of Wunmi, of Mohbad. So she holds the public, not maybe the family, don't let me say public now, the family, a detailed explanation. And if she could do that, if you don't want to talk to the parent, sit down in the comfort of your home, grant the interview. SOJ says she will do it at her own time, which is okay. So that she will be more relaxed, she will be able to give minute by minute of account of all what happened. Once that one is there, then the rest will be history for the public to now determine where the fault comes from, who does what, who should have done what, and we'll pass this stage. We'll move on.
I think, asking her to come out is not to please the public, really. Is to clarify things.
And put it on record for life.
When you do some, it's good to tell your story so that there will be clarification. And when there is clarification, the bashing will stop. Because if she comes out and she tells her story, this was what happened, not even in details, this was what happened, then that will correct some things. And if there are people there advising her not to speak, not to come out, I don't think it's good. Because it's now, they've dragged her so much, dragged the son, and look at the sister, look at everything that is going on. It's so, sometimes I sit down and I really want to, maybe fight for her. Yeah, but the point is that with all this that is going on, she hasn't given any detailed explanation. Well, maybe our friends will say that she doesn't owe you guys anything. She doesn't need to speak. But this is not looking good. This is not looking good for her. This is not looking good for the son. Neither is it looking good for the community at large. I think to put a stop to all this, she needs to maybe explain herself. Maybe she needs to explain herself and just say some few words. I did not kill my husband. I didn't do anything to him. This was what happened to him. Okay, all right. Wunmi has spoken, right? Then the community will say, okay, maybe we need to, give her, a breathing space. She has spoken.
Breathing space.
And with time, or maybe a space to breathe. So I do not like the way she's being bashed. I don't like it. Sometimes when I come out and I hear all these words, Ashana, sometimes it hurts me so bad. That why all this? But explain yourself. Explain yourself. Don't go deep. Just give a statement. And let it be with the guidance of your lawyer. Your lawyer needs to guide you. Tell your lawyer that you want to speak. Speak to your lawyer and let your lawyer guide you. And write down everything you want to say. Write it down so that you don't misspeak. Okay? And just address the public and leave it alone. Because, to some of us that have kids like her, you know, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's you know, it's kind of painful though.
It is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say is this. You see, there shouldn't be any need for anyone even trying to persuade these two families. When I say these two families, I mean Wummi, her family, and Mohbad's family, to come and talk to the public or to address or to say whatever to the public. If the police, if the state, if the police, if they have not failed in their own primary responsibility, obligation, the accountability, the responsibility that they owe to their people, to the society, if they have not failed in it, there will be no need to try to persuade.
We all know that police have failed, so there's no going back on that.
Because look, Chairman, let me tell you something. One thing is very clear. One thing is very, very clear. You see the reason why these two families and the people that are involved in this, in the death of Mohbad, the reason why they are not talking, especially these two families, it's because what they have done to Mohbad is evil, is sinister.